Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. What's the fuss? Well, today I have for you, if you watched the video before this one, this is a continuation. I didn't want to jam them together, and then my camera would be shutting off, because it does that the longer you're on it. It gets hot, and it's cutting off all the damn time, so I figured I'd make two videos back to back. Now, this, if you did not watch that video, go back and watch it at some point. But this here is a continuation. This would be from Walmart number 2 up the hill, 5 minutes away from my home. This is where I got more stuff. And I'm going to show you everything I got. But I'm going to first start off with this cup. I am this cup crazy person, and I always buy these from Walmart every time they come out with them. And they come out with them all year long. They just keep changing up the colors, changing up what season they fit with, and this and that, and all la 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 la. Okay, and these cups are, what are these? I can't even remember what the cup price is. Is it $6.97, $7.97, $8.97, or $9.97? I don't know. But they always come out with new ones. Now, last year I had gotten a white one. But it was more of a flat white. And it had a tiny, it was more of a flat white. Chalk white is what I'm trying to tell you. It looked like a piece of chalk. It was a chalk white. But yet it had a little bit of an iridescence to it. And depending on how you tilted it or moved it or how the light was hitting it, it seemed like a very pale lavender would appear, or somewhat of a very pale periwinkle color would appear off of it at times. That I have in the kitchen in the cupboard. I pull that out and I use that at times. But this one is different. And they just had these for Halloween, too. They have them in certain colors, and maybe your store might still have some laying around. And they're in the clearance or reduced section by now. But I didn't buy any for Halloween. But this is part of the Christmas ones now. And I always get these. This looks like diamonds, honest to God. This is more of a clear, I wouldn't call it white. It's more of a clear with trying to replicate a platinum or somewhat of a silvery look to it. It's not stark white. It looks like diamonds, honest to God. And then the same thing is on the lid. I call these the pineapple cups. That's my personal name for them, because they feel like the outside of a real pineapple. How it's just, how pineapple's diamond shaped and then prickery when you're trying to handle it and hold it. That's my name. I always call these the pineapple cups. And we do have the straw attached right here. And we also have for gift giving, you get this tag telling you about the barcode and this and that business. Nothing on the back. But this here we have that is called Holiday Time. Is a line that Walmart always has out, Holiday Time. In a lot of products throughout the store, all kinds of products has this name, Holiday Time, on. And then we have the to and from right there as the hand tag. This straw is not, it has that clear look, but there's a diamond effect in it, pattern, when you're turning it. It actually looks like the diamonds are, it looks like the diamond-shaped pieces that's in it. They're diamond-shaped. As you're twirling it this way, it's an illusion where it looks like it's moving back and forth, as if they're moving this way and this way. So, anyway, this does screw on. It's a screw-on little cap. And it is just unbelievable. And then on the inside, it's clear, but it's holographic-y looking, just not iridescent looking. It's both. And these are, again, on the bottom, we have the Holotyme name on them, just like they did for the Halloween ones. And they do when it's just the regular lineups. Different colors for different, like spring, summer, blah, blah, blah. This is called Holiday Time Textured Tumbler. Vasocon. Oh, that's another language of trying to say this. They do actually have a name for this one. They gave it a specific name. They're calling it Vanilla Dream Iridescence. Right there. Its name. And then there's some numbers alongside of it as the SKU numbers, the lookup numbers. It's HT44100129804VW. Vanilla Dream is what that stands for, the VW. Right there. I didn't know that until now. And then we have the barcode, of course. And, of course, these are dishwasher safe, it says. They're dishwasher safe top rack only. If you do put it in your dishwasher, these are not microwavable in any way. You'll ruin the cup. And it's that double cylinder because you have the inner part and then you have this outer thing. So it's the two things, but they don't come apart unless it starts cracking and disconnecting itself. So I don't use a dishwasher. I have one. It was here when we bought this place, but we don't use it. We just wash things out right in the sink and get it done and over with. It's a lot quicker and throw it in the drain board. But I usually just wash this out with a little warm, soapy water. I wouldn't go too hot with it, because then you might crack it too. Just lukewarm. Cold isn't going to clean it, but too hot might ruin your cup. So just a normal, lukewarm water sponge, bottle brush type of a thing. If you own one of those, I do. You rinse, you clean baby bottles out with. You don't have to have a baby to buy. You can go find one in Walmart, Dollar Tree. That's where I bought mine. And you can help push it up and down to the, unless you want to get a rag or a sponge in there. I usually just put warm water, soap, and I use a bottle brush and go like this and dump it out, then rinse it clean. But do not use too hot of a water either. You'll ruin the cup. I've had it happen already. That's why I'm giving you the heads up on that. So I got this. It might be my only one for Christmas, unless as we get closer, I get the hubby to buy me another color. Because I seen there's gold ones, really pretty gold. I seen a nice Christmassy red, almost not exactly cranberry red, but and not just red, somewhere in between. And I seen a nice nice Christmassy green color, not just the average, a little different here and there. And I forgot there's other colors, though. I might end up with the gold one besides this one. Or I might get one of the colors, maybe the red or the green, or I forgot what the other shades are. But there's a variety of these, and you find these right up front in housewares. When you first come into housewares, they're right there. They're on shelves. You usually find them with other cups. You might find them just in a display stand by themselves. You might find them next to Christmas dishy stuff that, dishes, bowls, things like that. They're in the beginning of housewares. You might find them deeper in where you find, as you go into the aisles more and more of housewares, you might find them laying around there too, but they're usually up front. They want you to see this stuff. They want your eyes to catch it. So, yeah, got that. Can't wait to use that one too. Okay, then, just want to pull this out for now, so it's ready. Let me put the bag over here for this business. Okay, we're going to start off with these warmers. There is a couple different ones to this collection. These are tea light warmers from Walmart. Excuse me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take care of something. Okay. So these tea light warmers. I picked up 2 of them in the patterns that I liked. There is a total of 5 or 6, maybe 7. You'd have to look them up online. Just look up Mainstays Christmas Tea Light Wax Warmers, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. These are going for $5.88, something affordable for everyone, whether you're keeping it for yourself or using it as a gift or just using as a just because, okay? So first one I chose was this one, and they do have names for them. This one here is called, God, where is it again on the box? Where is its name on this box? Hold on. I can't seem to find its name now. But anyway, it's pretty self-explanatory. This one looks like candy cane. Christmas candies. Or when it's not even Christmas, and you still can find this stuff around. There's the Starlight Mints. Here's the other ones that have the green and red, and they're also mint. So Christmas time or just any time, because this candy is available just not only at Christmas. So this here, again, $5.88. This one here is 3.94 inches in diameter. It's diameter, this way. It's, shape. Then we have 3.98 inches in its height. Okay? Right there, what I'm reading. Diameter and then height. Okay? And this includes 2 tea lights to start with. You get 2 tea lights right in the very top of the box. I'm going to open this and pull this out so you can see exactly what it looks like. A little better than just being in the box. So as we open it, there's your 2 tea lights. Pull these out. Okay, hold on just a moment. There's your 2 tea lights right here. They came out of that little top part. Let me put them to the side here. Let me put them down. They came out of there. And when we open this further, you get through all this cardboard business. And here's an instruction book, paper, folded, about more information other than what the box has. There's even more information on the back of the box this way and that. But here's this. They, I want to make sure they give you more than one to make sure they're covering their butt. But it's up to you to read it to cover your butt. So anyway, here's the warmer. It's just the right height. It is thick. It's not, paper thin, or a glass that is super, super thin. No, it's got some weight to it. It's got some thickness to it. We have a nice deep well. A nice deep well. If I can angle that and show you, it's at least close to an inch, if not exactly an inch in depth. Let me see that again. Let me try. Yeah, I would say close to an inch, if not an inch. In its depth, it does taper in just a little bit as it goes down into the well, so this is not removable in any way. It's all one thing. And we have a nice wide opening that you can get your tea light in and out. You can actually fit the jumbo ones in here. The ones where you get 6 jumbos in a pack in Walmart or any other stores where you may buy those jumbo ones. I own a couple of them. You would put it in this way, up and down ways, turn it. See, these go this way, but the jumbo ones, put it in and turn it and let go, and it would burn for longer hours instead of, changing these in and out, whatever you want to do. I'm just letting you know a jumbo would fit in there. And, of course, it has a little bit of a glossiness to this. It's not totally matte, flat. It does have a sheen, and it just repeats itself with the different designs of all these peppermint candies and all the different ways that you get these peppermint candies. And then it looks like we have variations of pinks and reds to make it almost like confetti-like. Confetti-like, just not the peppermint candy design. So that's the first one I got. Again, I'm repeating myself, $5.88 plus tax. Okay? Then I got the gingerbread one, right here. Now this one here, I'm going to take this out of the box so you get a good look at this one too. They also had a cranberry red one with white reindeer printed design. Again, something you'd find on a Christmas shirt. Something that you'd find on Christmas towels, Christmas oven mitts, wrapping paper, anything. It is the white reindeer design, and then they're spread out all over like these things are. How the candies are all over this. It would be the reindeers. But they're not as big as the candy piece. The reindeers are smaller, but they're still spread out in a pattern design against a cranberry color backing is another one of these warmers. We also have, there was one that was like a, oh my God, I don't know what kind of green you called it. But it was not a dark green. It didn't look, it was kind of some like a dark mint green maybe is what I can call it. A darker mint green. And it had muted colors, muted shades, not brights, not pastels, these muted colors of different things painted that would represent things for Christmas. Almost like little, just one drum and the sticks, Christmas things that were related like that, a horn, a stocking, but in muted shades against a dark mint green coloring. It looked like Christmas, painted little Christmas balls on that. That was in our parent. I'm not sure exactly what they're calling it, but I seen it. Then there was, that's two others than the two I'm showing you. And there was, oh God, I can't remember the other designs, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. There was 5 or 6 or 7 of these in this collection line, but these are the two I chose. I'm not interested in the other ones. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not my taste. So here, it depends on what you like. So this one here now is, they're calling it pink, but it is a very dark pink. It's a dark pink that is coming off like a, leaning almost into a mauve pink, or a some kind of a rose pink color, but it's on the darker pink side. And the camera is not wrong this time. This, what you're seeing is exactly that color pink. And then we have the gingerbread girls, and they have their little dresses on right here, and bows in their hair. Let's see if we can get that better. Okay? And then we have the boys. And they just got buttons, colored buttons going down them, where she has the white, and they have colored green and red, and a bow tie. And then we have childlike heart drawings. If someone, childlike drew a heart. And then we have, I guess this is supposed to be holly. The holly leaves and the berries. And it just repeats itself. And it's the same thing. And we have a nice white opening. Of course, this one is painted the same color inside as it is outside. And bringing this one back again, this is painted all white inside. These are really good quality ones. They're nice and thick. They're heavy. They're not cheesy. Also, they're painted very well. Doesn't look like somebody, did a bang-up job on them. These are really nice. Very good quality in every way for $5.88. If you were to buy these elsewhere, and Walmart didn't offer these to us this year, these would not be $5.88. No. These are really, really nice. Very nice quality. So, that's the two of those. Let me put them to the side over here. Alright. Now, since you get 2 tea lights for each of them, as I showed you, get 2 starter tea lights with each wax warmer. put those to the side. You're eventually going to need more tea light wax warmers, whether you're the one using it or if you're gifting it. You may want to send extra tea lights, you may not, but anybody can buy them anywhere. You can even tell your person maybe, if it is gift giving, I'm sure they know how to find tea lights. But I bought mine now. Now, Walmart has different ones. They have ones named with Mainstay's name on, and then of course they have these, because I had bought these many times before. They have what is called Amari, whatever you want to call it. It's right there. Whatever its true name is. There it is. AMARI. Now, these cost the same thing. It doesn't matter which company you're picking up in the Walmart. When you're picking up the 100 count, because this is a 100 count. Let me see if I could show you that somewhere on here. Oh, yeah. Let me go right over here. See? 100 count. And it might be on every corner of it, every side of the box. Okay? These are the same prices if you get the Mainstays 100 ones. There's no difference in the price. I don't know why they have this other name, but they do. But these are the hundreds. Then you could buy the 50 pack, which I think those are more under the Mainstay name, and not so much the Amari pack, but I could be wrong. And then we have the 50 count. So there's 50, 100, and then we have 25s. So it's 25s, 50s, and 100s, depending on how much tea light you want to buy. This is your best bargain. Actually, buying the 100 is your better bargain than any of the other three versions. So you might want to think about including these for someone, or even a smaller pack. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. But I always buy the 100. It's the best value. It's under $5. The other ones, you know, it doesn't quite calculate to getting the best for your money. So under $5, you get 100 of these. And if you want to go the other routes, it's up to you. So that takes care of the warmers, and that takes care of the tea lights. Now, I am going to show you more wax melts. Christmas ones. There's nothing here other than Christmas ones. And I just want to talk for a moment about the lines that's out in Walmart. The lines meaning the different wax companies. We have Sensationals Christmas business. We have Better Homes and Gardens Christmas scents. We have Goose Creek. And there's Goose Creek candles out. Just not Christmas wax melts out by Goose Creek in Walmart stores. Though wax melts are $3.47 or 58 cents. Something like that. They're not no $2 or even under $2. The Goose Creek brand. And then they have their 3-wick candles. You'll find that stuff also maybe actually in your candle aisle. End caps closer to the aisle. You might find it even up in housewares. When you're first coming in, those first shelves, they want you to catch that stuff. Every Walmart service, so you got to hunt around in all general merchandise area, or even up maybe where your greeting card area is. You might find the stuff in there, because no two Walmarts are the same. Some are identical than others, and some are identical in other ways than others. So there's a bunch of warmers. There's just not these tea light warmers. There's also from Mainstays. I can't remember how many is in the set. I think there's 4 different designs. They are 20-watt hot plate warmers. And they're all Christmas themed. They're $7 or $7.48. I think it's $7.48 and then tax yet. But they're 20-watt hot plate warmers. Christmas themed. I seen a bunch of them. There's a buffalo print, a buffalo, you know, the red and black. And then I seen there's another flannel one that is more of a white background with not so thick that the squares are like on the buffalo one. You know, thick and bigger squares. It's more different. Like different kinds of plaids. No, you know, it's kind of a version of a plaid, that kind of version. And that one is more of a white background one, or as close as white can get. That one, I like both of the plaids. I don't know if I'm going to be getting any of them, but I seen them. And these are 20-watt electric hot plates for under $8 a piece, including tax then. So there's also 2 other ones that's in the 20-watt hot plate thing. They are not plaids. They are different kind of prints. Then we have Better Homes and Gardens, both companies. They both have wax warmers and variations, hot plates, light bulbs, all Christmas themed, all of it. Then we have another company that came into Walmart. There is wax melts, but I didn't see them in either of the 2 Walmarts I was in. But I did see the warmers. It is a company that is a woman-owned company, woman-owned, first created company. You can actually Google this if you want and find out about the company and more and read about it like I did. It is called, and you'll actually find out who the owner was, this female. I just can't remember her name off the top of my head right now. But go to Walmart, look this stuff up about the products, but you can also go to Google and Google the name of the company that she called her company. It is called Packed, P-A-C-K-E-D, Packed Party. That is the name of it. I couldn't remember it many times back in just some recent videos. I couldn't see it well when somebody posted something because it's not printed where it says Packed Party. It's written. It's not print. It's writ. And when somebody posted about this some weeks ago, they didn't have the best quality on their camera, and I couldn't quite make out what that said. It was kind of fuzzy. It was writ, that I could figure out, but I couldn't understand the writing. It was too fuzzy like, and I thought it had something to do with the word Patsy at the end. That's what it looked like to me, but no. Now it is called Party, Packed Party, P-A-C-K-E-D, then the word party separate. So here, and when something's fuzzy, you see things that aren't there. So anyway, that woman-owned company is in Walmart. I have not seen any of the wax melts in the stores I've been in yet because they're still pulling stuff in. It's still early. And then, but I did see warmers. I seen a Santa Claus warmer for $19.88, and it's on the website just the same from this company, Packed Party. They're calling it the Pink Santa Claus. It is really nice. It is basically his face and his beard and his head area. Nothing else. But it is a full-size warmer. It is ceramic. It has metal paint on it, just not other kinds of formulations of paint. It is glossy when they're finishing with it. It has a metallic metal look to the upper part of his hat area. And it's really pretty. I've seen it in person. I've seen it on the internet, but I actually seen it in person at both of my Walmarts. So, she also has 2 other ones. They're Christmas themed also. That's from that company, but they're differently priced. The Santa one is the $19.88. That's the more expensive. But the other one comes down $1 or $2 how Walmart priced them. Then we have Mainstays. Mainstays has electric ones. They have the bulb ones. They have the tea light ones. And I just showed you 2 of the tea lights. All Christmas themed. Better Homes and Gardens has a variety out. All Christmas themed. Sensationals has a line. All Christmas themed. And the only thing I didn't see is any of them Goose Creek that had to do with warmers themselves. Just the candles, 3-wick candles, and the wax melts. So you really got to look all around. Don't expect everything from all companies being in one spot in the housewares. You got to move all around. You might even find it, some of it down where the actual Christmas trees, lights, and all that in your Walmart, wherever they set that up close to a garden center on the inside. On your way to that way, you'll find stuff along the way. You really got to hunt this down. No 2 Walmarts exactly put everything always the same from store to store. Not even on the grocery side either. So let me just move along with the wax melt now. This would be with the trip with the warmers. And this all came from 5 minutes up the hill. So let me dig these out of this bag. I will slowly get stuff here and there again. This is just the start of it. When I melt a couple of these and see how they do when they're actually warming and throwing, that determines whether I'm going to get more of a particular scent or not. But like most people. So let me get this ready here for you. And there are a few repeats here. A few. Here's another 12 Days of Christmas from the Mainstays line. Now, I got two in the other shopping trip, which is in that video before this one. But in this one, I decided to pick up this one now. I seen this one in this store up the hill. This here is the 12 Days of Christmas by Mainstays. This one is called the Chocolate Peppermint Bar. Do you see that I have a theme going on if you watch both of these videos? I love chocolate peppermint. I love the scent of it. I actually like eating it. I like York peppermint patties, Andes candies, cocoa. Make a cup of cocoa, whether at home, a gas station, a restaurant, and add a peppermint candy cane to it, or some Starlight Mints, dump them in, or even some Andes candies, and peel them and throw them in my cocoa. I love anything with chocolate peppermint combination, or even white chocolate, too. So this one is the Chocolate Peppermint Bar. Set notes of peppermint, sugar cane, and chocolate. This is day number 2 of 12 Days of Christmas, and we have the Dove for peace right there. Now, this has a brown, a light brown. Sometimes the color wax comes in this color. This is a light brown. What do you even call it? Milk chocolate. It's still too light to even be regular milk chocolate color. A little lighter than that yet. But the wax isn't this color. Sometimes they'll picture the color on the label. The color on the label usually matches the wax with a lot of companies, but not this time. Nope. It's orange. It's a dark, what you call a light rusty orange color. And again, we have, let me get this straight here, 2, 2, 2, and then we have the Dove for the peace in here, okay, on the back. And then when we open this, actually open this up, because we have 3 sections back here, and you can snap it however you want and use it even more than if you just got 6 pieces. You could break it off even less and throw in your warmer. But it is filled this way, and this one is looking like it got cracked. I don't know if it was like that before I brought it home or not. It doesn't matter. It's going in the warmer anyway. But here, I think this would be equivalent to 2 normal, because this is, just because it's in longer shape, it's a little bit, it came in a little more, but came down a little more compared to the other shape of wax melts, which is, I'll turn this around so I don't ruin the surprise. See what I mean? But they're both 2.51 ounces. So anyway, this one here said chocolate, sugarcane, and peppermint was the scent notes, the 3 listed. And trying to get this open again. Again, smells like just all the other ones. It has that chocolate, peppermint, Andes candy, York peppermint patty smell. There's no problem smelling this whatsoever. This scent is loud. It's loud. Meaning it's strong. No problem smelling this whatsoever. All this is making me want to go back to Walmart or stop at some damn place, and I'm going to have to go in and get myself a box of Andes candies. Oh my God, this smells so good. It smells like mint chocolate chip ice cream, too. It has that same smell. Or grasshopper cookies. Mint and the chocolate. Oh my God, it's such a wonderful combination. Yeah, nice and strong. So it's going to be a good thrower. And these are paraffin. So, and these are under $2. Like I said in my other video, they were either $1.78 or $1.87. I can't remember which way the 8 or the 7 went. But it is definitely that. $1.78 or $1.87. Then your tax. Definitely still under $2, even with tax. Very nice. Paraffin. All the other scents were not hard to smell either, but they're not my wheelhouse. So, got one of these. Then, I got 2 from the Better Homes and Gardens line. I got another one from the previous order. I had it in that one, but I got it in this order. Peppermint, or was it no, I got peppermint, chocolate peppermint something. This one here is, maybe it is the same one. Oh, God, I put the bags away over, and I'm too far away from it right now on camera. Is it the same or the same? Whatever. The point is, I got this one. It is called Peppermint Cinnamon Snowflakes. I thought that's one I had in the previous video. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. But I'm thinking it's the same. Yes, it is the same. I hope so. Anyway, scent notes are peppermint, cinnamon, butter, shortbread, I think it is, and spice, cookies, and vanilla. Or is this a scent altogether different? But this one's in a light brown. Check 2 if it is a whole different other scent from what I showed in the other video. Because this is a different color brown. I think it's 2 different scents, and both of them have a light brown plaid border. If not, then whatever. I don't know. It's hard because there's so much going on this year. This is the most I've ever seen in Walmart come to Christmas every year. Meaning such a wide variety of a lot of stuff going on. So, yeah, it smells like chocolate, peppermint, but there's cinnamon. And the cinnamon changes that chocolate peppermint. It's not just chocolate peppermint upright. You smell chocolate peppermint, but there's the cinnamon in there. The cinnamon comes off almost like a bakery cinnamon. Yeah, it's like you have a mint chocolate chip, hot chocolate sitting to the side, and then you're working on making some kind of snickerdoodles in front of you where you're smelling that cinnamon, and your hot cocoa is to the side, and it's almost like in the background a little bit, but the smell of it from being so hot, it's hitting your nose while you're doing something else, like making snickerdoodles. That's what I get from all of this. And this one is in there quite hard, and I'm pushing, and it won't budge. So I'm going to have to get the scissors the day I use this and snip this to get the first piece or 2 out. Snip it up here, then if I still have trouble, snip it a little lower the next time again. So yeah, that one is the Better Homes and Gardens Peppermint Cinnamon Snowflakes. Got that one. This one I did not see in the first store that was 20 minutes down the interstate. I did not see it in there, but I did see it where this order actually came from, which was up the hill. The other place didn't have it. I didn't see it. I don't know if they were sold out or they just didn't get it on the shelf yet. But this one here is the Better Homes and Gardens Sugared Marshmallow and Cocoa. And I want to point out, when I was trying to describe warmers and wax labels in possibly the beginning of this video, I had said about it, but I know I definitely talked about the other. There was a scent that was called, it was by Better Homes and Gardens. It was the one that was called the Cinnamon Sugar Frosting, and the label was so light. It had white, but then it was the most palest pink that you could barely see it. And then I said there was a tinge of that actually in the wax too. When I was talking about the label with the designs or wax burners that I'm talking about also, that's out currently in Walmart. When I said about the designs, I meant this kind of a design. I was trying to get it as close as possible. I'm not sure what you call these kind of designs on here, but you do see these on socks. You do see them on coffee cups for Christmas time. You do see them on towels. You do see them on oven mitts and pot holders and anything else. Whatever these designs are. This is what I was trying to say when I said about the one warmer from Mainstays. That is a cranberry red, light burgundy, not a dark burgundy. It was a color, and I said it was a print like this, but it had white reindeers, this like this. Reindeer, 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 where this looks like snowflake, 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 okay? And then saying that they come on things. This one's a lot easier to see that. But also that wax warmer, but not the wax melt that I showed, which was the Better Homes and Gardens that came from this exact line. It was too paley pink and too washed out, everything. You could barely detect it. It doesn't show up on camera as good as this one. But I'm talking about these prints that you usually see around holiday daytime, Christmas, leading into November, December, during the whole winter all together. But it's on a lot of things, just not clothing. It's on things that aren't even clothing. Whatever this is called in art terms, I don't know what it's called. You see this on wrapping paper. This kind of prints. So let's get back to the wax melt now. Now that I got that straightened out, trying to tell you and prove to you what I was trying to say. This here is called the Sugared Marshmallow and Cocoa. I'm going to read the scent notes down here and I have to turn it away again. This is marshmallow, sugarcane, vanilla, chocolate, hot cocoa, and white cream scented scent notes, it says. Now this here is a very dark, this is almost like a regular Hershey bar color. It's that kind of a brown. This color brown looks like you just unwrapped a Hershey bar. Or at least close to the color that they use for the outside wrapper. It's that color brown. It's very dark, a darker brown. And we already see enough, and this is part of the Better Homes and Gardens Christmas lineup wax melt scents. And the wax itself, when we open this, is also very dark chocolate brown. It's not milk chocolate, it's dark chocolate brown. Now, let me smell this, because I didn't get nothing thrown at me when I opened it. Oh yeah, this is strong. Oh, Dad, this is strong. There's no problem getting a sniff of this on cold. It is strong. Oh my God, I can smell on the top, I can smell on the bottom, I can smell in the tray. This is strong. So they were saying marshmallow, sugarcane, vanilla, chocolate, hot chocolate also, and white cream. Yeah, I can smell cocoa, like you opened up a can of cocoa and you're taking it out or tearing one of the envelopes and you dump it into a cup and decide you're adding milk or water to your cocoa. Yes, I get the hot chocolate smell, but I also get the other chocolate smell where it's just straight up chocolate. You can distinguish between the two chocolates in here without a problem. You can definitely smell the difference. I smell vanilla, a good vanilla. A little bit of that marshmallowy smell. Kind of like when I'm saying you open up an envelope of Swiss Miss, Nestle's, or any other brand with a little tiny miniature marshmallows are in there. How that smells before you add your water or milk to the powder mix. It's the mix smell. I almost detect something like a little bit of a whiskey note in here too. I don't know if that's in here or not. I don't know if there's more than just these scent notes they're talking about on the label. I don't know if there's more on the website about it. I almost get, like I'm telling you, I smell a tiny little bit of whiskey note in there for some reason. Another thing this reminds me of something I've been doing for some time now already. Every time I go to the gas stations, I've talked about this. If you stay tuned all my videos, you'd know. The syrups. I don't care what brand of syrups it is. There's so many damn ones on the market. When you go into certain gas stations, whether it be Sheetz, Turkey Hills, Wawa's, whatever where you live, or even if you're just going to a coffee shop place, the syrups, you can buy them even for yourself at home. You can buy them in stores, you can order them from internet, you can order them from other websites. The chocolate. It's a chocolate syrup that is in a tall bottle with a squirt on it. It's a chocolate one. And I don't care which company makes it, because I've had a number of it, and to me they almost all smell the same. It is not a milk chocolate taste. It is more of a chocolate liqueur type of a taste, is what I'm trying to say. I smell that in here. But anyway, the chocolate syrups. I'll take Coke in the store when you get it, from a fountain, and then those syrups are available. I squirt several of those in. I make a chocolate Coke for myself. It is so damn good tasting that good Coca-Cola syrupy taste mixed with that chocolate liqueur type of a taste. I'm on a kick with that. Other people squirt it in their coffees. They squirt it in their hot chocolates and add even more, concoctions. But I take those chocolate syrups that are made at the coffee bar, not creamers, stuff in a bottle. You squirt it out. I stick that in my Coke. I am just on this kick of having chocolate liqueur flavored syrup in fountain soda, Coca-Cola. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of the way that smells and tastes when I do that. But just minus the Coke part. It's that chocolate liqueur syrupy smell. That's what I get from this. But I found this only, like I said, in the one closer to me, not the one that a little bit 20 minutes away. There was only 2 packs left. So I grabbed this one because the other one, I couldn't grab it, even though it was there. Somebody dropped it, and whatever the hell they did to it, not only was the wax broke and half missing and part of it missing, I don't know what the hell they did to it, but even this part, the outer part, it was all crinkled and bad. It wouldn't even stay closed right. So I'm not taking that mess home like that. When it don't even close properly, I don't know what the hell they did. Look, did somebody run over it with something in the store, then threw it back up on the shelf? Or did it land somewhere and a worker just put it up there and not took it and put it in what they call their damage area? I don't know. Or was somebody just horsing around altogether? I don't know. So I can only take the one good remaining pack, but I will be looking for more of this. And when they might restock some of this as days and weeks go by. I would like to get at least, honestly, I would like to get at least 2, if not 3 more clamshells. I really like this smell. It's not your typical everyday cocoa smell. It's what you call chocolate liqueured. Oh God, it smells so good. I also smell something in here. It could be because of the Coke. It could be because of the chocolate liqueur taste and not so much cocoa powder taste. Not that that's not in here either. It is. But this liqueur really takes over. And it's a certain kind of cocoa. It almost smells nutty, too. Like there's a nuttiness to this cocoa. Or this chocolate, I meant to say, not cocoa. Chocolate gives off different kinds of scents, just not its scent that you think cocoa. Some are nuttier, some are bitter, some are this, some are that, some are sweeter. And then they're even more sweet when you add sugar to them. Yeah, this chocolate is a chocolate liqueur. And there's a slight nuttiness that is coming from the actual the chocolate bean, the cocoa bean. Or maybe they roasted it like that to get that smell. You'll know. It's a different kind of chocolate, but I like it. And it reminds me so much of that syrup that I stick in my Coca-Colas. So, Got that one. Okay, then we have 2 Goose Creeks. There's a variety of scents out. I don't even know how many. I know there's more than 5. But I didn't get them all because I didn't like them all. Again, I pick only what I like. Now, these are not $2. These are over $3 in Walmart. They are three something. I can't remember. $3.87, $3.47, $3.78. They're well over $3. This one here is called the White Christmas Cake from Goose Creek. White Christmas Cake. Highly scented wax melts. These wax melts, the net weight on these is 2.1 ounces or 59.5 grams. And here's what this one looks like. It's the White Christmas Cake. I like that picture. I like the picture that's on the label. I like this. And as we turn this around, this is not a stark white. It's kind of like a off-white of some shade. I wouldn't actually call it ivory being off-white. It has almost like a little tiny bit of a gray undertone to the white. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, but that's what it is in the package. And of course you get 6 pieces in this. And these kind of stand up. They have feet. They see little feet they have. These can stand upright. And as I open it, there it is. It's a disc. It falls out really easy. I don't see any difficulty trying to get these out at times. They just pop out pretty good. And this is kind of light. It's kind of light. I don't smell a whole much of a lot. In the store, I thought I smelled better. But now that I'm home with it, it's not as strong. But we'll see what happens when I warm it. I do smell a vanilla. There's a vanilla in there. A bakery vanilla is what's in this. Tiny little bit of a cake smell. You know, just an ordinary cake that you bake a cake before frosting it. Or even after it's been frosted, you still smell the cake itself. I don't smell much of anything else, so we'll have to see what this does when I warm it. But this is called White Christmas Cake. Again, so I don't know. I took it, but I don't buy a whole bunch of stuff because it's more expensive and it starts adding up very quickly. Okay, then I bought this one. This one here is Goose Creek, and it's just called Gingerbread Lane instead of Candy Cane Lane. I'm sure they got one of those too somewhere, but this is a Gingerbread Lane. It's got a pretty picture of gingerbread houses on it. This one is in a darker, see how this is on up here, the brown, and then in this here is also dark brown before the wards. That's how the wax is. This is what I'm talking about by a darker gingerbread color versus the one I was trying to show you in the other video that was something from either Mainstay or Bear Homes Gardens or Sensationals when I said it was a light brown. This is your traditional gingerbread color that most people are used to, but you can make it even darker than this, almost down to a pumpernickel color. Very, very dark gingerbread, but this is the norm, or much lighter like what I showed you in wax or anything else, or cookies, whatever you're doing. This is the most typical color that most people see when anything is gingerbread, edible or not. Yes, this is also that other gingerbread smell that I'm talking about. This is the true gingerbread smell. It's not light, it's not overly heavy, but it is that traditional smell. Even when you open up cookies that you didn't bake at home or make, you already bought the store brand ones. Yeah, you can definitely smell the ginger on this. It stands out. That ginger is in there, but there's also something citrusy in there, which helps me, because if this was just high ginger and only ginger, I wouldn't be able to deal with it. Yeah, and I can smell cinnamon sticks. I'm talking the earthy cinnamon stick, not where it's been ground, not where it's been sweetened, not when it's this or that. No, cinnamon sticks when you actually take cinnamon sticks out of a bag. And you smell the woody earthiness with it. Yeah, that's this typical gingerbread that most people know by heart and actual smell. It is that kind of a gingerbread. And it's strong. It is strong. So this should not have any problem throwing in any kind of warmers. And I got one. And these are the only two that I got under the Goose Creek, because Goose Creek is expensive in Walmart. Well over $3. Actually over $3.50 yet. It's well over the $3.50 mark for just one of these. And that doesn't even include tax. So I only got these two, and I also seen the 3-wick candles in a variety of scents, including something with strawberry was there again. Strawberry white cake or strawberry shortcake or whatever it was called. In wax melt, and also, or strawberry sponge cake, something like that it was called. I seen those, but even the 3-wick candles is, if I buy those, I can't get nothing else. So I like to stick with stuff that I know does work. I know its price already is, and I can actually get 5 or 6 of something sometimes, instead of getting one and only one thing. And that's going to burn up a lot quicker than even 6 or 5 packs of wax melts will. In time-wise, when you figure time, they say, oh, a 3-wick candle is anywhere from 30 to 35 hours, possibly 40. Well, if I buy 6 clamshells of something from another company, and since you get 6 cubes in each one, you can use 1 by 1 or 2 at most. 3 and 4 starting to become a waste, because if you overflood your dish or the well in your warmer, it's not going to throw. And then you say, well, I don't smell as much, because it's a ratio. You can only put so much in there, because this flame or element or bulb can only heat what's there, and the element heat has to be strong enough to melt all that and throw it. You can't drown the dish out, I'm trying to tell you. But also, back to savings is what I'm saying, or what is the best choice economically for your dollar? The best choice. I buy 6 different things like this. You have many, many hours in a pack like this. Then you have many hours in another pack. But, of course, you're free to do what you want with your money. But I like to get the most for my money, the most items for my money, and still come out to the same in price. But I got a lot of hours and a lot of different fragrances here. Where here I only got one thing, and it's going to burn up in 35 hours, and it costs it more. I can't enjoy it anymore after that. I want to go spend more money on another one again. I like wax melts, and I like them, and there's nothing wrong with any of these. If you're a snob and turning them away, well, that's your choice. If you're a snob in the other way, like me, I want the most for my buck, okay? And I'd get even more hours and more hours. So, everyone's free to do what you want, but that's my thing. But this will be the only 2 and the only 2 cents I picked up, and I will not be picking any more up in Walmart for the rest of Thanksgiving, Christmas, and doodah, to pick up more senses. No, it's too expensive for me. So, and Goose Creek, I hear horror stories about it from people who post about it. They get a throw, they don't get a throw, this, that. This one definitely should throw the gingerbread. It's really strong on cold, so that. This one, not so much. I'm not expecting a lot out of it, but I still picked it up. Yeah, it smelled better in the store. As soon as I got home here, it smells light. I don't know why. I hate when things like that happen. Yes, I can return. I still have my receipt. But we'll try it and see what happens. But I will not be purchasing no more Goose Creek for the rest of the 2 months of the year left. No, this is it, because I have better luck with what I know that works for years and years since I've been buying all this stuff. A lot of Mainstays works good. A lot of Better Homes and Gardens works good. A lot of Sensationals works good. Time, tested, and true. So that's where I go. Occasionally, I bring something new to the station at times because stores bring new. But, including Goose Creek being in Walmart for 2 times now. They had stuff out, was it last year or the beginning of this year, leaking in. And I think it was around Christmas since last year at this time too. But not any other time of the year in Walmart. But I want to stay with what I know that works already. Companies that I know works. And I love Walmart Max, whether it's Sensationals, Mainstays, or Better Homes Gardens. So, let's just move on. Now, this one here is also from the Better Homes and Gardens Christmas lineup. This is called Snowball Shortbread Cookies. And it's in a light, very light sky blue color. Is the background on the label. It's very light. It's very light blue. Not blue. Excuse me again. Very, very, very light blue. Almost what you call an ice blue color. And the scent notes on this that they have listed here is vanilla, sugar, buttercream frosting, vanilla cake, sugar cane, and whipped cream. Seems we always get a lot of sugar with stuff, a lot of whipped cream with stuff, a lot of vanilla with stuff, and a lot of buttercream business. A lot of this appears in a lot of scents. But again, this is called the Snowball Shortbread Cookies. And this is so pale, icy blue color, this blue that's in the label. But the wax is not that color. If that's what they were going for, they messed it up somewhere. The manufacturer did. This more looks like the lightest gray you'd ever want to see. Very, very light gray. It's not the blue. It's very light gray. Very, very light gray. It looks like winter. The dreary gray that you always see in the sky all the damn time, that's the color of this. It's that miserable winter gray skies during the wintertime. That's the color of this wax. I smell coconut again. Immediately, I smell the coconut. It's called Snowball Shortbread Cookies. There's nothing with coconut listed in those scent notes I just read to you, but I smell coconut. I smell that shortbread cookie smell of shortbreads, whether you make your own or you buy them in the stores. There's that one company, I don't know what its name is off the top of my head, but they use a buffalo check flannel design. And they make cookies all the time, and you will find them in a variety of stores that carry that, including grocery stores, but even places like a Big Lots. It's that, I don't know if it's a Scottish company or what it is, but they use that red, black, buffalo check print flannel as part of their cookie wrapper thing. And they make shortbread cookies, and they make other kinds of cookies. That's what this smells like. I just opened up a package of those. Yeah, I am getting a coconut. I'm definitely getting a shortbread cookie smell. It's different from a sugar cookie. It's shortbread smell. I smell butter. The more you sit here and you're thinking about the notes, you could actually start, they come out more when your brain tells you that. And then it's, when your brain tells you, sniff a little harder and pay attention to it also. You're smelling it. Yeah, I can smell butter. I can smell shortbread, that crumbliness of a shortbread cookie, how they're harder. They're not a soft batch cookie. You can smell almost that crunchiness, that crumbliness from it. I smell definitely a good vanilla in here, a real good vanilla. Oh yeah, this is nice. I can smell it. It's not real loud, but it's not faint. It's definitely, you can definitely smell this without a problem. I just hope when it goes in the warmer, it throws that good. Because if it does, oh God, wherever your warmer is and you do pick up the scent the same, this is going to smell like somebody's baking cookies in the damn house. It is really good smelling. So I got one of those, and this is under the Better Homes and Gardens Christmas ones, just like this one was, and this one was, and what I showed you in the previous video. So I got those. Okay, and now we're down to another Better Homes and Garden one, also under the Christmas. This one here is in a dark burgundy, very dark burgundy color. So is the label, dark burgundy. This one is called Christmas Candy Shop. A Christmas Candy Shop. Scented, highlighted, top notes that they have listed here is berry, mint, anise or anisette, however you pronounce it, where you are, cinnamon, and then spice. There it is, anise or anisette, however you say it, wherever you're living. But this is called Christmas Candy Shop. So it's supposed to smell like as if you went to a Christmas candy store, is what I'm getting from it. With smelling it now, and there it is. It's very dark burgundy. Oh yeah, I can smell some mint. But I would not say it's peppermint or peppermint patty-like in that way. No. It's a different kind of mint. It smells more like as if you went out in your yard and you picked mint from your garden. Or you pick some mint if you keep herbs and things like that, live ones, on windowsills, or if you have a bakery rack in your house and you put your live plants on it, and including your herbs. It has a earthy, fresh leaf mint smell. Just mint, not even peppermint, just mint. And you get the earthy greenery of a fresh mint leaf. Not dehydrated, not turned into oils or this and that. No, as if you pick the mint leaf. It's that kind of mint, and you get the earthiness. You get the genuine greeneriness of the leaf. There's something sweet also in here. I would say it almost smells like gumdrops. Spice gumdrops, not fruity gumdrops. It smells like ribbon candy. That's also what it smells like to me. If people know what Christmas ribbon candy smells, you know how it has that spices in it? There's like a spiciness to some of it, that ribbon candy. Or if you don't get ribbon candy, you get those old-fashioned candies that come out around Christmas time in bags from different companies that make them, where it's a hard candy and they're no two are shaped the same. There's a variety of shapes, colors, done like the texture of ribbon candy, but you put them in your mouth, and then there's always a surprise when you get down to so many licks, as they say. As it dissolves in your mouth, you get to the inside after all the candy crunchy part is gone, just like it is on a lollipop, specifically a Tootsie Roll. And when you get to the center, where there's either a jelly or a liquidy, a jelliness or a liquidy kind, or even something like a soft chocolate, not as hard as a chocolate bar, a little softer than a chocolate on chocolate bar. It has those surprises inside, but you normally see that at Christmas time. It smells like that. It smells like you opened that up. It smells like a variety of flavors on the outside of these hardtack candy pieces, and then once you're down the middle, you're going to find a little bit of chocolate something in the inside, either chocolate nougat liqueur feel, whether it's runny or whether it's kind of candy bar consistency, or something. I might have a cherry part, or this kind of. That's what that reminds me of. I don't know what they call those candies exactly, but I grew up with them all the time I've been on this planet. I remember my mother taking it. I remember my grandparents taking them out of the bag and ripping them and putting them into a candy dish geared for Christmas time. Any kind, like a 3-stacky thing, and then you take each part away and throw the candies in there, or just put them in one part and Starlight Mints in another, or whatever, or some other kind of candy tray. It smells like a Christmas candy tray, a variety of candies on there, but specifically those ones, I don't know what their real name is, but it's an assortment of hardtack shapes and colors, and then the little surprises on the inside. Old-fashioned candy like that. That's what this smells like. And, of course, the day I got this, did not see it in the one 20 minutes away. Did get it locally up the hill. That's what this video is about, the up the hills haul. There was only 2 of these. I left one for someone else. I'll wait till they restock, or some Walmart has it when I go into another one. I will pick up another 1 or 2 of these. This is a nice scent. I really like it. There's nothing else in here. There's no, like, Christmas tree smell or anything like that. It's only the mint leaf smell. But everything else, it's like a combination of everything. This is nice. And it is not overly sweet. It is not overly sweet in any way. So I got that one. Then I picked up, like my prior video, I picked another one of these up. This is what I was talking about with the other gingerbread. This has a whole different, softer smell. Not that you can't smell, it just has a different formulation of what gingerbread is. It's actually more doughier, more softer, more gentle, not as harsh and over loud. So I picked up another one of these, which was known as the Santa's Bake Shop. And it said it was the coconut and the gingerbread. And you really smell more of the coconut than the gingerbread. But I like this one. So I picked up another one in my local store. Then I picked up this, which I've seen in both stores that I was in so far. This is Sensational's Farmhouse Apple Tart. And I'll show you it right there. It's an apple tart. Looks more like an apple pie tart to me. Combo. And a little caption under the Farmhouse Apple Tart. There's more to be said. It says, absolutely. Just like that wax melt, the Farmhouse cookies, it says absolutely. So it says apple-salutely delicious. Same phrase they used on the Farmhouse cookie wax melts that came out and still are out. It's funny they use this. The same slogan, but just a different title. And the word farmhouse in it. That was Farmhouse Cookies that has that slogan here. But now they're putting it on the Farmhouse Apple Tart, also using apple-salutely delicious. Both phrases are the same. But the picture is supposed to be an apple tart and not the Farmhouse Cookies now. This is in a brown also. It's a lighter brown, not so overly light, but it is not a chocolate brown or anywhere in a dark chocolate color either. It's just brown. And this smells nowhere like the Farmhouse Cookies. It doesn't smell anything, and it is really stuck in here, people. This one is tight. I don't know why some of them are so tight and others aren't. No, this does not smell like the Farmhouse Cookies, even though it has the slogan is the same in the description. No. This smells like a version of an apple pie. Pretty much what they're showing you. I smell pie crust. I smell an awful lot of that cinnamon sugar combination where it's the spiciness of the cinnamon and then some sugar. It's a spicy apple pie. It is not a everyday regular bakery cinnamon apple pie. No, this is jacked up. The cinnamon is strong on this. And you can smell the pie crust without a problem. But the cinnamon is really freaking strong. It is nasal passage opening again. And light on the apple. Not heavy on the apple like other ones. This is more cinnamony and less of everything else. So I picked up that. That would be perfect on a cold day when, you know, you want something warm. When you're freezing, when the temperatures are going to get worse as time goes by. For the winter, a very cool day, you want a nice, hot, spicy scent. You know, trick your mind. So, don't put cold with cold, but you could if you want. You can do what you want to do. This here is Sensational Salted Caramel Cocoa. And the little thing underneath says, warm up with a cup. This is a, if you have farm motif decor dishware in your house, this looks like the old-fashioned white kind of cups that have the black trim on them. It definitely screams farmhouse or farmhouse decor. We have the cocoa, we have the mound of whipped cream on there, and we have chocolate shavings or chocolate powder dusted. And then we have a vanilla salt, a vanilla cream caramel, or we have a vanilla salted caramel cream. But there's caramel sitting right there, dead of that mound of whipped cream. And cocoa chocolate powder dust sprinkled over it. Now, this here is also in one of those same colored browns that I just showed you that was in the pie. They're those, let me open it so you can see. It's almost the same color. It's almost the same color brown. This would be on the apple pie tart thing that I just talked about last. And also the gingerbread one. They're all in the same family. It's all that same color brown. So here, this one here, again, was called Salted Caramel Cocoa. Let's see what it smells like. Oh, geez, it's stuck in here too. I hate when they put them in like this, or whatever the problem is. They are hard to get out. Oh, God, this just smells of that juicy, wet caramel. The scent that you have smelled so many times in Walmart over and over, if you are a salted caramel fan or you just like salted caramel. This is in the one that has the dessert, where the paper is, the cupcake wrapper paper is attached from the dessert. I showed it a lot of times in my videos. It has this decadent dessert that was in an actual cupcake paper cup, and it was peeled away. That salted caramel smell, that's it right here. It is a salted caramel smell, but there's apple in here. So it's not only in the one I'm describing with the label. The picture is called Salted Caramel Buttercream. That was the name of that I'm talking about. This scent was also in the opposite, because that was Sensationals. The one I'm talking about, Sensationals Salted Caramel Buttercream. Better Homes and Gardens also had, I can't think of the scent off the top of my head right now, but it has something to do with caramel. They both smell the same of each other. This is the same thing. It's the same. They just decided to throw it in here. It is a salted caramel smell, definitely a buttercream smell. Apple, juicy apple wetness. It's the same scent. They just gave it a different name for Christmas time. But it's very good. Do I smell any cocoa in this? Any chocolate? Any kind? No. It's the same repeated scent that they used under the two names already. Better Homes Gardens and Sensationals. And now they're using it again under another Sensationals, but for the Christmas line. There's nothing cocoa about this. There is no chocolate whatsoever in this. No hint of any version of chocolate. It's the same scent. It's the salted caramel buttercream from Sensationals, and now they're calling it this for Christmas. And the same scent is also on the Better Homes and Gardens end of their products. Yeah, but it's still nice and strong. And I love the smell of this. But no, cocoa, no. There's no cocoa whatsoever in this. There's no chocolate even in this. Now we have one to go, and that's it. And I've done both videos now. This is Sensationals Candy Cane Cookies, not Lane. Candy Cane Cookies. Little caption underneath says Twisted Fun. Right there, Twisted Fun. Candy Cane Cookies. And they look so damn good. They're like a thumbprint type of a sugar cookie, I guess. And then put the little candy cane candies inside. And then we have candy canes or candy cane sticks here yet. So, I got one of these because this was the only one left on the shelf. When I went to the other store, they didn't even have any at all. So I don't know if they stocked them or didn't even get around to it in the other store. But I found one pack in the one store. And I grabbed it, and it was the last one in the tray. This is in a red color, too. Typical everyday red. Nothing special, just a red. And, yes, we get that peppermint, but I don't smell chocolate with it. I just smell peppermint. And I smell a cookie note. Oh, that's what I smell on the top. Now that I took it out, the underside and even the clamshell, now I'm getting the chocolate. Yes, it's again, it smells like chocolate Andy candies. It smells like chocolate mint ice cream. It smells like anything with peppermint and chocolate. Candy cane lane, candy this, candy that. Yeah, it smells like chocolate and peppermint together on the underside. Quite strong, too. Definitely because it was enclosed like this, and on the top I only smelled peppermint. I didn't even get the chocolate. Now I do, and it's strong. Yeah, and they're saying Twisted Fun. That's what they have under there. This is opening up your nose. This is opening up your breathing passage. Nice and strong. This is going to be an excellent thrower, I can tell you right now. Any warmer. Any kind of heat source of a warmer. Very, very nice. Do I actually smell cookie on this side or this side? No. But maybe it'll come out when I'm warming. It's just a good chocolate peppermint and a strong one at that. Definitely a great thrower. So that is what I have for you between the two Walmarts. And I have plenty here, and I will get some more. And I'll view them when I pick them up and that. But I'm not going to go I am not going to be going extravagant or obsessive-like over the next several weeks. Because, yes, you can buy this stuff and save it. And it doesn't go bad as long as you store it correctly in a nice, out of sunlight, up against too much heat somewhere, a radiator or baseboard heating or whatever. You should have brains not to put it there anyway. But the thing is, yes, and you can save it for the years later. But I will get a few more of what I got here. I will get a few more of the scents. Once I try them, see which ones I like better, which ones I don't like from even what I bought. Which ones work well, which ones don't work well, which ones I really like the most. Those will be the ones I'll look for over the next couple weeks. But I still will not be going hog wild even on that after I break it down that far even. Because, yes, the wax never goes really bad if you store it right. But I want to be able to not stockpile so much anymore. I'd have to live another 10 lifetimes for all the damn wax I own. Husband is not complaining about it. I just don't want to have that. Just like with the candles. I'm trying to really downsize the candles. I've been working hard at it. I don't want to have a stockload. It's not that I never want a candle ever again. I just don't want a damn boatload of them. I don't want it. It's starting to make me nervous in that. I'm always worrying about if something would happen. I don't want to have all that excess here. If I need something, I can just go get it when I need it, and that's it. I don't want to become obsessed to that level or let it get out of even more control. So that's what I'm saying. I'm only going to buy what I want and get more. I am not going to be stockpiling because there's other things I want in life too now that, you know, you might give a hobby up altogether and go for a different one, or just your basic needs that you need from day to day, or might just stick with your hobby a little bit. I'll never give up wax. That's never going to happen. But I just don't want the crowdedness of it all so much anymore. If in the beginning years of all of that, for how long I'm into this already, yeah, it was fun and exciting. It still is. But when I see it and realize, oh my God, what the hell did I do with all this? I start to panic. I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger. Nobody does. So I will purchase the ones I like. I'll purchase a few more of those ones that I like as time goes by here. But no big thing. I want to get other things. Things I see have nothing to do with wax. I want to get myself some basic things you need. I want to buy some jeans, some newer jeans. I want to get rid of ones I've had for years and years. And also my weight goes up and down. And I want to get some nice jeans. Not expensive ones in Walmart again, but I need some newer ones. It's time to get rid of these and get some new ones. Not only my weight, but wear and tear. So I want to go get a couple jeans. I'd like to get myself some new tops again. You know, the stuff that I wear. Colored ladies' t-shirts. I'm not big on the decal business. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. Preferably, I prefer no decal at times because I just like a plain colored t-shirt, a lady's t-shirt. Other dressy things that are a different form of a t-shirt. A little more dressy, but not actual so formal things. Not that. I want to get a pair of boots, another pair of boots, and get rid of the pair I have because they look slopped up and messed up. They look like I'm living in like I'm living like a peasant. That's what they look like, though I'm not living like a peasant. But they look like they've been around the block more than you can say. I need to get rid of them and get a new pair. So I'm working on those kind of things. And then there's other things that I like that, not with wax either. Nail polish, you know, that I buy within reason too. I'm not spending enormous money on a colored nail polish, but I don't buy cheap ones that don't work. They barely cover it even the first time you know, put the first coat on it. No, I buy something a little bit better than that at times. But the companies, you know which ones are the good ones, which ones are the lousy ones. So those kind of things. And I've been wanting a pair of earrings. Not that I don't own earrings, and my ears are pierced for years and years. And my ears pierced when I was, I don't know, about 2.5 years old. My ears were pierced long ago. I'm looking for a specific pair that I don't own any of this in what jewelry I do have. I want where you put this, you put the first piece in your ear here, and when you clip the back piece on, it's not a actual prong or clip that you put to hold this one here. It actually has a design of something or whatever you want to pick that would be below your eardrop, but it's from behind your ear showing forward, not in front of your ear showing forward. The drop piece that would fasten. I've been looking and looking. I haven't found one that I'm actually satisfied with. I've been looking in a couple stores, including Walmart, in their jewelry that's coming from, you need the key to get it in the case. So I've been in a number of stores, including Walmart. I just haven't found a pair that I like. Truly want to be satisfied with the one and only pair. Like I'm telling you, it's something in the front here, like maybe it's a stone, real ones, or semi-real ones. Somewhere you put the stone here, but you have something dropping, but that would be your clip part that you put onto the back of the earring, but the droppage is from behind, not from in the front. And I only want one pair. I don't want to be buying several pairs, so that's why I'm having a hard time. I've been at this for about maybe 6 to 9 months already. So there's things I want to get, and I'll never give up wax. I'll always buy it. It's just that I want to buy other things, and I also I'm terrified with this mess that I created. But, because God knows if I'd ever have to move out of here. And this is still not used up. Oh my God, that plus what all else has to be moved out of the house. You never know. So that's why I'm not going to create a mess. I'm going to buy more this way. I wouldn't actually say conservative, maybe conservative. More within reason. Because you never know what's going to happen. The older you get, and with so much going on in this world, you just don't know. So, this is a long video here. So, I hope everyone gets to your Walmarts and take a trip down Christmas Lane and do some sniffing, make some decision making, figure out what works for you, and treat yourself to at least something. You can at least put, even if you buy 2 clamshells of something, you don't want to break the bank. And until I see you all again, everyone, be good, be kind, keep your spirit up. And if you like this video, give the video a thumbs up. And it will be a few days before I see you again, because we got a lot going on in the house here. I won't be making videos in the next few days. I have too much here that has to be done, and if I don't get it done before the year's over, I'm going to lose out on some things. It's kind of all real life situations. So me and my husband have to really hightail it in the next 7 weeks. A lot needs to be accomplished. That would be doctor's appointments, back to me getting to the dentist, since I couldn't get to dentist during this Lyme disease problem I was going through here. And I'm at a point where I'm not fully recovered from, but a lot better than I was. I can actually make a dentist appointment so I could sit through the dentist appointment and not be in so much pain on my back, leaning up against a chair in the dentist's office waiting for him to fix the rest of my cavities. So that, and we also have to get new eyeglasses. So pretty soon you'll be seeing me in a video with a different pair of glasses because I need a new prescription. This prescription I've had for some time already, and it's not always totally crystal clear anymore. So I need an eye exam and new glasses. I might keep these frames and just get the lenses changed, or I might just get a whole new set of lenses and glasses, but I got to get going on it because people who know about how insurance works, if you don't use it in a certain amount of time, you got to start all over again and stuff like that, or you have to pay more out of your pocket if you didn't use it enough, but now you're going to towards the end, you have your out-of-pocket expense. And if you use enough of it, then you don't have a pocket expense once you meet your thing, your, limit. So we have to get new glasses. I have to get to the dentist here again. As far as I know, I had 3 more teeth that needed to be fixed, but I had very surface cavity problem. There's 3 more to go, and I'm finished with that, thank God. And I have 1 that needs to have a crown put on because I had to actually have a root canal for the first time in my life. So everyone, be good, be kind, stay safe, keep your spirit up, and I'll talk to you soon. But it won't be too soon. Peace, everyone. Bye-bye.